Hi, Spanka fan. Hope everyone's doing well. My name is Brittany, so excited to work with you all today. I'm a little early, so going to give everyone a little bit of time to get on the live feed. Hi, Michelle. Can you hear me okay? Hope everyone's having a great Friday. Thanks for starting your weekend off with me. Yay, you guys can hear me. That's great. I'm early as usual. Transitioning to all virtual meetings is really hard for people that have to be early to everything. But happy Friday, and the snow's melting. Maybe that would be the last April snowstorm. I don't know. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Been so excited for this workout today. Got some total body work at ya. We'll give everyone a few more minutes. Piper is, as you can see, there are two mats set up. She is currently taking up mine, but my hope was that if I set up her own mat, that she would have the bone that I gave her and just be out of the way, but we'll see what happens. She might be a little distracting, but we're just gonna go with it. I thought she might be a little bit more distracting if I locked her up with whining and crying, so we're just gonna go with it. We'll see what happens. Hi, Amy. Hi from Nashville. Amy, I think Spanka is opening in Nashville, so you'll have to go check that out when everything reopens. We're gonna get started in just a few more minutes. I know of a few more people coming on. So as you all are preparing to start this workout with me, on the Spanka Bloomingdale's Facebook page, we did share my playlist. So if you're on Spotify, make sure to pull up my playlist so you can follow along. Hi, Mallory. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Carrie. So excited to work with you all. Again, make sure to pull up that playlist that I have made for this workout. It's titled Brittany W 417 Live Workout. Make sure to have that pulled up. You'll also need some weights. So if you have dumbbells, great. Otherwise, you'll want to grab, bottles of wine, anything you have on hand. So you'll need some weights. There's a few movements. I'm going to use my couch. But if you have a folding chair or a chair, you can also use your couch. If you don't have anything, that's totally okay. You could use your weights for that movement as well. I'm excited. Happy Friday. I was also saying that I'm so prompt that sometimes these virtual things, I'm always like 10 minutes early to everything. Hi, Dominic. Oh, hi, Courtney. The Beasleys. Awesome. As I also mentioned at the beginning, if anyone heard, I set my dog up her own yoga mat. So hopefully she leaves us alone during this workout today, but By the sound of it right now, it doesn't look like that's gonna happen, but we're gonna go with it. But we're gonna go, yes, wine is always a great idea. Hi, Katie, hi, Ellen. Awesome. So before we get started, just wanted to briefly explain what Spenga is for those of you who might not be familiar. So Spenga is a 1-hour workout that combines 3 fitness concepts. It combines 20 minutes of spin. So unfortunately, we don't have spin bikes at everyone's homes right now. We wish we did. 20 minutes of strength training and ending with 20 minutes of yoga. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Maggie. Hi from Australia, Maggie. So as I was just explaining about Spenga, 60-minute workout today, we'll be incorporating both the strength and part of the yoga format. So you'll get kind of a taste of what that's like. I'll be doing a Turbulance inspired workout. So at Spenga, we do have different strength formats. So Turbulence is 60 seconds of a strength movement, followed by a 30-second cardio movement. So we'll be doing that, working both 2 rounds at the same time, or one after another. You'll get a minute of rest in between. After our strength movement, we're gonna go ahead and transition to that yoga. So go ahead, we're gonna start with a warm-up here. And again, make sure to play that playlist along with us. We got a 5-minute warm-up. I want you to start with some arm circles here. So go ahead, take those arm circles, take it out wide here. You got a 5-minute dynamic warm-up as you're warming up the body. Go ahead, take the opposite movement with those arm circles. Those of you that might have been sitting all day like I've been, feels good to just get up and move your body. Next up, we have hip rotations for 30 seconds. You're gonna start by starting with the right leg here. Your goal is to make some circles with that knee. Starting with that right leg, 30 seconds of our hip rotations. Go ahead, switch that rotation to the opposite direction. You got that hip rotation, again, warming up the body here. Getting ready to switch those legs. You got 30 seconds on the other side, starting with that hip rotation. Starting with that outer movement, once again, focusing on those circles with your legs. Getting ready to switch that direction. Switch it to that opposite direction, switch it forward. You guys got 15 seconds. Awesome work. So our next warm-up movement, you're gonna go ahead, give me some air squats. So weight comes heavy in those heels as you sink it down. No need to go all out, you're warming up the body. Sink it, weight comes heavy into those heels for those squats. Once again, the focus of this is just that warm-up. So take these slow. You're halfway there, you got 15 seconds. Awesome work. We got one more movement after this, then we're gonna repeat that warm-up once again. The next movement we're transitioning to is gonna be jumping jacks. So get ready for those jumping jacks. We're taking it up. Focus it here on getting your heart rate up. Awesome work. I normally don't wear my hair down for workouts, but quarantine, gotta look good. First time getting ready in like a month for a Facebook Live workout. Awesome work. You guys got a few more seconds here till we take it back to those arm circles. 3, 2, 1. Take it back to those arm circles. I definitely feel my heart rate up here. Great job, y'all. Get ready to take it back. Opposite direction. My arms are like cracking as I do this. It's amazing what sitting all day will do for you. Awesome job. We're gonna go back to those hip rotations. Taking it back to that right leg. Once again, starting that outer circle. You guys got 30 seconds on this leg. I'll give you that 15-second cue. I want to switch those directions. Awesome work. Go ahead, switch the direction. We got about 90 seconds left in this warm-up before we jump right in to those movements. Get ready to switch those legs, hip rotations on that left leg. Give me those circles out. We're gonna get ready to switch those directions in a few seconds here. Go ahead, switch that direction. Final time here in these hip rotations. Getting ready to take it back to those air squats. This is the final minute in our warm-up here. Go ahead, take it to that air squat. Once again, weight comes heavy in those heels as you sink it back. You guys got under a minute left in this warm-up. Keep it up with those air squats. You should be feeling pretty warm by now. Awesome job. Final 10 seconds till we take it to that last 30 seconds of jumping jacks. All right, final 30 seconds here. Go ahead, give me those jumping jacks. You guys got it. Warming it up. Jumping right into that round one. Almost there. Final 15. Awesome job. Final few seconds here, y'all. Warming it up. We're going to jump right in to round one. Great job. So as I mentioned at the beginning, one of Spanga's formats is called Turbulance. This is a turbulence-inspired workout. What that means is we have 1 minute of heavy strength, followed by 30-second cardio bursts. So we're going to repeat that twice with no rest, and then take our moment of rest afterwards. So we're going to start with a squat to a bicep curl. So you're going to go ahead, pick up those weights, focusing on that squat. Once again, weight comes heavy into those heels. Sink it back for that squat. Core stays tight. Standing it up for that bicep curl. That's going to be your first movement here. You guys got 60 seconds of that. The 30-second cardio burst is going to be your speed skaters. So you might need to clear your space. Make sure that you have enough room here. Starting with that leading leg, step back into that skater motion. Go ahead, curtsy that left leg behind. Focusing on that power here. Again, you got 30 seconds to really get that heart rate up. Are you guys ready? Go ahead, get ready. Grab those weights. We're starting with that squat to bicep curl. We're working Spanga in 3, 2, 1. Your minute is on. Once again, we have that squat to bicep curl. Holding your weights at your sides. Weight comes heavy into those heels. Curl it up. We have 1 minute here. We're going to move directly to those speed skaters after that. So it's going to be that cardio movement for you. No rest in between. That rest is coming after these 2 rounds. A little bit different than Spanga's traditional turbulence format, but same kind of concept. All right, you guys are halfway there. Keep on working. Awesome job. And as I mentioned at the beginning, you might not have access to the weights that you would use at the gym. I know I have 10-pound weights at home. Grab whatever you can. Grab wine bottles, whatever you have available for these at-home workouts. Coming on to that final 10 seconds before we take it to those speed skaters. Get ready to drop those weights. Send it out of your way. Take it to that speed skater. 3, 2, 1. You guys got 30 seconds. Jumping right into that speed skater. Once again, weight comes heavy into that leg you're jumping. Curtsy that opposite leg behind you. You guys see Piper in the background here. Awesome work. You guys are more than halfway there. In 10 seconds, we're picking up those weights again, taking it to that squat to bicep curl. Go ahead, grab those weights in 3, 2, 1. Your 1 minute again. Squat, bicep curl. Going right in. That minute of recovery is coming in about just over a minute. You guys got that other 30-second cardio burst after this. Awesome work. You might hear my dog chewing in the background. She's occupied, right? Coming down to the halfway point, you guys got 30 seconds. Again, focusing on getting a little bit lower in that squat. As you curl, final 30 here. We're jumping right back into those speed skaters. Again, when we go to those speed skaters, you want to really focus on getting that heart rate up. It's only 30 seconds. I think that's something that's a little bit different about these at-home workouts. You just really have to be efficient and ready to hold yourself accountable and work through those short cardio bursts. We're going in 10. You're going to get ready to drop those weights out of the way. Go ahead, drop those weights. We're working in 3, 2, 1. Take it to that 30-second cardio burst. Speed skaters, last time here. You guys got it. Almost there, almost halfway. Really focusing on that power here. Final 10 seconds here, Spanga. Hang on to it. I'm gonna stop so I'm not out of breath here. Awesome work. Go ahead, set those weights down, or get up. 3, 2, 1. You guys got 1 minute here of rest. So we just worked those biceps. Next, we're gonna be working the triceps. This is where that chair or couch, whatever, I'll be using my couch today. Whatever you have, I'll show you the alternative if you don't have anything in front of you. We're gonna be working tricep dips. So you're gonna start facing away from that chair, couch, whatever it is you're working. Roll your shoulders down. Hands are directly underneath you, focusing on hinging at that elbow joint, sinking down here for those tricep dips. Option, you can extend out those legs to make it a little bit more challenging. If you don't have a chair or anything in front of you, give me that tricep kickback as an alternative with those weights. For that 30-second cardio burst, we got squat jumps. One of my favorites. Go ahead, sinking it back into those feet for that squat jump. Again, focusing on that power movement here. Are you ready, Spanga? Go ahead, clear your space, get to your chair, whatever it is you're using for those tricep dips. We're working in 3, 2, 1. That minute is on. Once again, we're focusing on that 1 minute of strength, followed by that 30-second cardio burst. Hi, Emily. Hi, Meg. You guys are doing great. I know I can't see you, but I know you're working hard over there. You guys got less than 45 seconds left before we jump right into those squat jumps. 30 seconds here. Once again, with those tricep dips, making sure that you're really focusing on the elbows here and not necessarily moving just your hips up and down. You really want to focus on the back of those arms. You guys got final 20 seconds. We're jumping right into those squat jumps. Get ready to go. Keep working those triceps. Final 10 seconds here. Go ahead, if you're using weights, send those out of the way. Take it into those squat jumps. Go ahead, squat down. Weight comes heavy in those heels. Jack it up for me. Once again, focusing on getting that heart rate up for 30 seconds. You guys have 20 seconds to go. See if you can sink a little bit lower in that squat. Your legs are gonna be burning after this. I won't be there to hear the complaints, but I might get some text messages afterwards or tomorrow. We don't know. Final few seconds here. Hang on to it, Spanga. Go ahead, take it back to those tricep dips in 3, 2, 1. Take it right back. Once again, focusing on really hinging at the elbows here. If you don't have that couch, that chair in front of you, you can do the tricep kickbacks. Again, this is total body work. So we're really incorporating all different muscle movements. Again, there will be a lot of legs to come, so get ready for that. Awesome job. We're in that final minute here. Final 30 seconds in those tricep dips, or tricep dips, tricep kickbacks, whatever it is that you're working on. We're gonna get ready to take it back to that cardio movement to finish out this round. This is round 2 of 4. Final 15 seconds in that tricep dips. You guys got it. Final 10 seconds. Go ahead, get ready to take it to those squat jumps one last time. Sink it back for those squat jumps. You guys got 30 seconds here. Almost there. Can you get a little bit lower? Final 15, y'all. Hang on to it. You guys got 10 seconds. That minute of recovery is coming. Almost there. Bringing it down for that recovery in 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. Next exercise, you're gonna want your weights again. We'll be working the backs of those legs. We got a good morning for you. So for that, your weights are loaded up at your shoulders. Your feet are hip distance apart here. You're gonna focus on flexing your knees slightly. Go ahead, pushing your hips back, focusing on that movement on the back of your legs. That's gonna be your first minute Option here, you can also take it to a deadlift if that works better for you. So for that deadlift, weights are in front of you. Go ahead, hinging at the hips, sticking your booty out for that deadlift. So know that that's another option for you. For your cardio movement, we got toe taps. So depending on where you're at, again, you might not have something in front of you. That's okay. I'm going to use my couch here. If you're a part of the Spanga fam, imagine there's your bench in front of you. You got 30 seconds here of those toe taps. Again, focusing on getting that heart rate up. Are you ready, Spanga? Go ahead, grab those weights, load them at your shoulders. That minute starts now. Once again, with that good morning, weights are loaded up at your shoulders here. Hinging at those hips, the focus of this movement is on the backs of those legs. Again, this is that total body work. You guys got it. Coming down to that halfway point. Again, option here, if that's not feeling good, you can always take it to that deadlift. But the focus again is just to hit the backs of those legs. Awesome work, Spanga fam. You guys got 20 seconds here. We're taking it to those toe taps next. 30 seconds of toe taps are coming at you in 10 seconds. Again, really focusing on getting that heart rate up. Go ahead, send those weights home. Transition to those toe taps in 3, 2, 1. Take it up. You guys got it. Focusing on getting that heart rate up. Pretend like your bench is in front of you. If you have something in front of you. If you want to put your feet on your couch, that's great too. Like I'm doing. No rules in quarantine, right? Go ahead. You guys got 10 seconds. We're taking it back to those good mornings or deadlifts, whatever we are working. Grab onto those weights, taking it back there. 3, 2, 1. Final round here. Hinging at those hips. Bringing it back. Great work, y'all. I know you're working. I know sometimes it's hard just to stay focused and at home workouts if there's not someone next to you holding you accountable. But know that your Spanga fam is here to support you, whether that's virtually or on social media. We're here to help you hold yourself accountable. And again, try to make these workouts fun so that you don't get bored. Awesome. You got less than 30 seconds. We got one more of those toe taps before we're moving on to our last round before our revive session. 15 seconds. You guys got it. Sink a little bit lower for me. In that good morning. Awesome work. Getting ready to set those weights aside. 3, 2, 1. Take it to those toe taps. You guys got it. Piper's looking at me like, what is she doing? It's okay. She's the real star of the show. You guys got 20 seconds. Hang on to it. Getting that heart rate up. One more round after this, Spanga. You guys got it. Go ahead, bring it down for that recovery in 3, 2, 1. This next round, we're gonna take it to our mats or whatever it is that you have in front of you. If you're using a chair, or for me, I was using my couch, feel free to use that. If not, you could just do plank reaches, but we have plank taps. So you're gonna start, again, with that strong plank. Shoulders are stacked over your wrists, making sure to keep your booty down, core is strong as you tap it out in front of you. That's gonna be your first minute. Again, if you have something in front of you to tap, great. If not, you can just go ahead with reaches out in front of you. For your second movement, we have bicycle crunches. So again, challenging 30 seconds here. Taking it down to your mat, lowering it down here. Hopefully you can see me and Piper. Lowering it down, bringing opposite elbow to opposite knee for 30 seconds. All right, get ready, Spanga fam. Bring it down to that plank. That minute starts now. You guys got it. 1 minute in that high plank, either reaches or taps, straight out in front of you. Again, this whole time, making sure that that core stays strong. Awesome work. Coming down to that final 40 seconds. Know that if you get tired, option to always drop it to your knees. Reach out in front of you and this way too. Challenge yourself, seeing how long you can hold that plank. Or another option, you can always just hold the plank for this the rest of the 20 seconds. You guys are almost there till we flip it over, take it to those bicycle crunches. You guys got 15 seconds. Awesome job. Getting ready for that transition. Go ahead, take it down to your mat. Taking it to those bicycle crunches. Bringing opposite knee to elbow as you crunch it up. Again, just 30 seconds here. Knowing that sometimes, and most of the time, just that your speed with those bicycle crunches does not equate to just that strong movement. It's okay to slow it down. Really focusing on your core there. Really feeling it in your abs. I'm feeling it as you move side to side. Go ahead, get ready. Go back right to that high plank with those taps. You guys got 1 minute. Last time here before we take it back to our yoga. Quick transition, that minute of recovery is coming as we head right back into yoga. Awesome work, Svanga. You guys got it, coming down to that final 30. You got one more set of bicycle crunches. So we're taking it up. Trying to make sure my head isn't cut off here when we go to yoga. Remember, we're still in those high plank, either reaches or taps. Final 15. We have one more set of bicycle crunches before we go ahead and take it down to our mats for yoga. You guys got it. Go ahead, transition to those bicycle crunches in 3, 2, 1. Final 30 here, Svanga. Almost there. Now you guys got an even better view of Piper to finish your bicycle crunches here. Final 10 seconds till we take it to revive. Hold those bicycle crunches, you guys got it. Bringing it down in 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. Great job. So this is the point in Svanga where we would transition to our yoga part, the last 20 minutes of class. So we won't have a full 20-minute yoga session, but just enough to continue working and to give you a feel of what Svanga yoga is like. So at this time, you want to make sure to clear your space. You could take your shoes off. Socks are going to be optional, and come to a standing position on your yoga mat. So go ahead, just focusing on establishing our breath here. And I tested my camera, I didn't have my head chopped off. Standing on your mat, just go ahead, focus on bringing that breath down. It was definitely a challenging movements that you just did. Focusing on those deep inhales in, filling up your lungs. Exhale, let it go. One more time, deep inhale in. Exhale, let it go. Go ahead, take your right arm. You could keep your left hand on your hip. Reach it over. I know I'm mirrored on Facebook Live, so it might look a little bit different. Whatever side you work is fine. Finding length in your spine. Reach it down here, feeling that stretch along your side. Go ahead on that exhale, release. Switching it up. Left arm comes over. Option to keep that right arm on your side. Awesome work. On that next inhale, go ahead, sending those arms up high, finding a mountain pose. Feet are heavy on your mat, grounded in your mat. I know it's hard to see with my camera. And on that exhale, go ahead, cactus arm back bend. Go ahead, reach back for me. And on that inhale, once again, bringing it back up to that mountain pose. Exhale, sending your arms down to your mat, finding a forward fold. Option to keep a slight bend in those legs. I'll try it down here, see if that helps at all. Oh, there's Piper. And on an inhale, go ahead and find a half lift. And on that exhale, go ahead, step it back for me into that high plank position. Now, surprise, I want you to hold this high plank. I want you to hold it for 30 seconds. That 30 seconds is starting now. You guys got it. Once again, keeping that strong high plank, you're holding it here. Shoulders are stacked over those wrists, keeping that booty down. Surprise, we're still working in yoga. It's not just all stretching and fun. I mean, I still think it's fun, but awesome work. You guys got about 10 seconds. Keep holding this plank. My dog is so confused right now. She's like, what are you doing? We haven't seen people in months. Go ahead, drop it. This time I want you to go ahead, hinge 2 inches forward, come down just halfway, finding that yoga push-up. And on that inhale, finding an upward facing dog. Exhale, shifting onto those toes, finding your first downward facing dog of the day. Pedaling out those feet here. Bringing those heels close to your mat. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, stepping those feet up to your wrists, letting your head, neck, and shoulders lay heavy as you sway side to side, finding a ragdoll. Go ahead on that inhale, plant that, on that exhale, plant that left arm down to your mat. Right arm comes up, finding a ragdoll twist. Go ahead, switching those sides. Right arm comes down to your mat, left arm comes up. Exhale, release, flowing breath to movement. Inhale, high mountain pose. Did you catch that hair flip? Exhale, back bend. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank. Option to take a yoga push-up. You can always come down to your knees for this. Coming down just halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here. On that next inhale, go ahead, sending that right leg up high, squaring those hips, three-legged dog. And on that exhale, sending that right leg through, finding a low lunge. Inhale, dropping that left knee, flipping onto that top of your foot, finding a kneeling crescent lunge here. Go ahead, sink it into that front leg. Finding an open arm twist, sending that right arm back towards your right leg. Holding that twist. And on that inhale, bringing it back to that kneeling crescent lunge. This time, go ahead, stepping it back into a high lunge this time. Now, this is where you're not going to like me. We're going to do some lunges here, a lunge series. So I wanted to start by going up and down for 10. 10 pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it here, slowly up and down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This time, quick pulses here, up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, down for 3, up 1, down 3, up 2, down 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. My legs are shaking. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome job, Spanga. On that next inhale, go ahead. Bringing it to warrior 2. Heels are in line. Soft bend in that front leg. On that inhale, hinge forward for me. Exhale, tick-tock those arms to 6 and 12 for that extended side angle pose. And go ahead, high five the back wall. Bringing it to that reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel those arms down to your mat. Flow to your downward facing dog. We got to repeat that same series on the left side. I know if this was a class, everyone would be moaning and groaning for those lunge sequence, but it's gonna be great. Trust me. Go ahead, bringing it into that downward facing dog. Moving Piper's bone out of the way. One last time. On your left side here, left leg comes up high, squaring those hips, finding a three-legged dog. And on that exhale, go ahead, step it in to that low lunge. Inhale, right leg comes back this time, finding a kneeling, oh boy, kneeling crescent lunge. Stepping that left arm back, finding an open arm twist. This is what happens in some lower spine. Inhale, back to that crescent lunge, shifting back onto those toes. Not a very zen way to do our yoga, Piper. We're gonna go ahead back with those lunging pulses, bringing it up and down for 10, for 9, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, slow for me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick pulses for me. Up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Last time. Down for 3, up for 1. 1, 2, 3, up 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. Great work. Those are done on that inhale. Finding that warrior 2. Opening up those arms. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, tick-tock those arms. 6 and 12. Extended side angle. And on that next inhale, go ahead, high-five the back wall. Finding that reverse warrior. Exhale, one more time, carve those arms down. This is your last yoga push-up before we end our workout in child's pose and stretching. Taking one more time here in downward facing dog. And go ahead when you're ready, letting your knees fall towards the outer edges of your mat, sinking it back into child's pose. Finding that recovery here. Option to thread the needle, taking your left arm underneath your right, feeling that stretch along your side of the body. If you're threading the needle, go ahead, switch out those arms. Right arm goes through. Sending both arms back in child's pose. Once again, finding your breath. Apologies if the dog barking interrupted your breath. Awesome work. Go ahead, you'll want to take a chest expansion stretch here. Interlacing those fingers when you're ready to come out of child's pose. Interlace those fingers behind you. Lift your heart. Taking that chest expansion stretch. Taking one more deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Feel free to move anything off your mat that's not supposed to be there. Take it to your seat bones with some final stretching. You're going to go ahead, lower down to your mat. We have a figure 4 stretch. So go ahead, take your right leg, place it over your left, interlace your fingers behind your leg, making sure your head, neck, and shoulders stay planted. Taking your elbow to deepen this stretch. Go ahead, switch out those legs. Left leg comes up. Head, neck, and shoulders are planted. Exhale, let it go. This time, hug both legs in, close together. Acknowledge all the work your body did for you today. And go ahead, tee out your arms. Let your legs pull out in front of you. Let your knees fall towards the left, gazes to the right for a supine figure four stretch. Final few stretches here. But also, go ahead, switch your gaze. Gazes to the left. I'm coaching Piper through this right now. Gazes to the right. Final figure four stretch. And just take a moment, let your legs fall out in front of you for a final resting position. Complete any final stretching that feels best for you, like Piper's doing in the back right now. And go ahead, I do have a quick, just some words of wisdom to leave you. I know everyone's in a different space right now, just being affected by everything differently. So this book I've been reading after class, it's A Year of Positive Thinking, and the author is Cindy Spiegel. But this quote just resonated with me, and I just wanted to share it. Your feelings are always right. When it comes to how you feel, you are always right. Do not question whether what you feel is acceptable or unacceptable. Whatever your feelings are, you are entitled to have them. Your feelings can be a window to your highest self. Listen to them and honor them. Just wanted to leave you with that, Spenga. Again, I really enjoyed working with you all today. Just a few reminders again. With Spenga, there is an option for members to unfreeze their membership during this time. So if you do want to support our local studio, know that that is an option. But again, it was really nice working with you all today. I hope you all have a great workout. I hope you all enjoyed me coaching Piper through this workout as well. Thank you all so much. Have a great weekend.